John Kapos, aka Chocolate Johnny, is a third generation chocolatier and businessman based in Sydney. He runs Perfection Chocolates, which has a retail store in Rose Bay. Plus, he helps other business owners with their social media efforts. Welcome to Brand Builders, John.
G'day, Trevor. How are you, mate?
Yeah, very well, thank you. Can you just give us a quick thumbnail sketch of Perfection Chocolates, just for a bit of context? And then I want to get into all things social media and how it has helped your business.
Perfection Chocolate started back in 1939 from my great uncle and my parents. Took over in the 70s. I took over back in the 80s, and I'm the CEO of the company at the moment. So I'm blessed with being the chocolate eating officer. And mate, we make handmade, handcrafted, same recipes that are 50, 60 years old in our factory, and we've got a retail store in Rose Bay.
So a quick question. How did you start in social media? How long ago was it? And how are you using social to grow your business?
It started a long time ago when, if you consider a website being social, when I asked my dad many, many years ago for $25,000 to buy a website called Perfection Chocolates to build a website. I think that's where you could really say social started. Well, that didn't happen because he said I could have bought a house for that. I think the first time I really got a look at it was I put on my first YouTube video, God, 15 years ago. It feels like it.
Gosh.
But yeah, I think 10 years, 12, it just, the time has just gone so quickly. I mean, in this game, in the social media game, you know, Trevor, goes, you know, everything's changing. What's next? And that's tomorrow. Oh, you missed
Indeed.
it. Bad luck. So yeah, I think the first thing I did was YouTube, and then it just rolled on from there, you know, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Periscope, etc.
Now, you've named a lot of those things. What are your... Let's look at those, because what you do is experiment. You do experiment a lot. And I like that. I like that, you know, just jump into it, get a feel for it. It might work for you, it might not. I think some people overthink things. You are someone who experiments. Tell me what's going through your mind when something comes up? I mean, how early in the piece are you? And what's your favourite platform at the moment?
Well, I'm constantly on the App Store looking at whatever's new and coming up there. I get a notification every time something new comes up, and I'm what we call a practitioner, and so I love I'm an early adopter. I love getting in there early. I'm not afraid of the platform. I look at it as definitely a positive to my business and my brand, and I try and tell the small business owners the same thing. There's so many platforms. I couldn't rattle off the amount of platforms I've put Chocolate Johnny and Perfection Chocolates on. But at the moment, definitely I'm loving TikTok. And I've been on TikTok for years. People are like, oh, what? Well, TikTok was originally Musical.ly. It was bought out by the famous Chinese company that's trying to ruin our social media at the moment. And so, yeah, I'm just loving TikTok, loving Instagram, still on Snapchat, and I love anything that's live streaming. So my big go-to is definitely, I love live streaming.
Live streaming. So Periscope is probably your live streaming one of choice?
Well, this morning I didn't Periscope because I was coming on here. I did a TikTok live. So if you've got a TikTok account, once you reach 1,000 followers, you're allowed to go live.
Okay.
So I thought, let's get on here. We open our store at 6:30 in the morning. My wife and I are serving customers, making hot chocolates, mochas. People are buying. You'd be surprised how many people buy chocolate at 6:30 in the morning. There's a lot of tradies who would rather eat a chocolate than a bacon and egg roll. And I just put it on, and you know, we had a great following and a lot of interaction, and it was good fun. And then this afternoon, I'll most probably do a Periscope from the factory. I'll do an Instagram live in the afternoon, and maybe slot in a Facebook here or there.
So how do you choose which platform with all of these, and you're on all of them, and you know, a lot of the social media gurus are saying, focus on one, focus on two, don't do any more. You're obviously not of that frame of mind. Do you just you just wake up and say, today I'm a Periscope kind of a day, or no, this is a TikTok, or do you multi-stream on stuff?
Because I do a lot of stuff with the phone and it's hard to multi-stream, there are some great platforms coming out now. There's Restream, there's StreamYard, there's a couple of others, Crowdcast, and then you can put those on your desktop. But we tend to just, I think my wife and I just go, what do you feel like doing today? Oh, let's do an Instagram live. Okay, bang, push the button and off we go. But then also when that's great and good, and everyone's like, oh yeah, fine, there's no structure to it. But with our business, I look at our Christmas, our seasonal stuff. So Christmas, Easter, Valentine's Day, we sit down, we've got a plan for all those.
Yep.
That part, yes, we take serious.
Yep.
But the other stuff is just building the brand, building the relationship, building the trust, getting people in. And once we sit down the planning side, then Valentine's Day, Easter, we structure it. Yeah. Facebook Live, Instagram Live, TikTok, Periscope, and all goes in one stream.
All about taking people behind the scenes of the business, because people like to do business with the people, not necessarily the logos. So I always think it's a great way to really build that recognition and trust and build your reputation with people, because they feel like they know you by the time they come into the store.
100%. People want to see, and this is a big message I tell the CEOs when I have when I coach and mentor them. I said, listen, guys, we want to see you. And I know some brands are a little bit different and a bit conservative, but most people want to see the top guy, or even the second, third, someone there in that office talking about the brand, about the product, about their business, about their service, about their team. That's who we want to see. And so when they finally come into my store, they look at me and they go, oh my God, it's you, Chocolate Johnny. Hi, how are you? And I'm like, yeah, hi, give us a hug. Pre-COVID-19.
Pre-COVID.
Give us a hug. Let's have a chat. Let's get a selfie. Let's talk. What do you do? Da, da, da. And they just love it. And they want to feel part of something. You are the person who's going to make them feel special. You've got to acknowledge them. Feel that. Give them that passion that you feel for your product and service, whether you're a dentist, a doctor, a funeral director, a candlestick maker, chocolatier, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, and you get people from when they are allowed to travel to Australia, you get international people, travellers, pop in the store who have seen you online.
Yeah, I've had some amazing experiences with people. One in particular, I'll never forget, on Periscope, I had a famous comedian from New York, and we've never seen each other on Periscope, the live streaming app, and she was live, and she was saying, I've just landed in Australia, where should I go? Should I go to the Opera House? Should I go to Harbour Bridge? Everyone's saying, no, go to Perfection Chocolates, go see Chocolate Johnny. That's the first thing you need to do. And the next thing she pulls up, she's got 1,200 people watching her, and I've gone on mine. We had a combined 5,000 people watching us live, laughing, chatting, drinking hot chocolate, coffee.
Crazy.
And that's, I know.
That's what happens. That's what can happen.
That's what happens. Yeah, and it becomes,
And I will say with Periscope too, if people haven't heard of it, it's sort of the app that's connected with Twitter. So it's the live streaming app.
Yeah, no, it is. It started back in 2015. I mean, most of the platforms nowadays, most apps have a live part to it. I think it's very, very important, essential in this game now.
Yeah. So, Johnny, you're on a lot of platforms. Where's the best place that you want people to connect with you?
Oh, at the moment, just get onto our Instagram. I'm on LinkedIn, John Capos. I'm on Twitter, Chocolate Johnny. I'm on Facebook as well. But I really would love everyone to come to our Perfection Chocolates TikTok. That's Perfection Chocs, and also our Instagram. It's a nice, fun, happy place to be. So yeah,
you're very easy to find online.
Very easy.
Great.
Chocolate Johnny or Perfection Chocolates.
Excellent. Thanks very much for your time, John.
Thanks, mate. Take care, Trevor.